You've been watching some of the teaser videos where I've been cutting straw in the yard. We used to put the straw on a grass-fed garden, and now we're actually feeding it to cows and goats here. So what you'll see is we actually set up 3 piles, and we're letting the goats and the cows get it. And I'm just gonna work on this, and I'll tell you a little bit about what we're doing, what we're looking for, and some tips on feeding the animals your cut straw. Now this is long cut hay, it's not straw. It's a mix of grass, very little vetch, very little clover, very little other things, but it's kind of like 2 or 3 types of grass. And we know the seed came from pasture blend, so we know it's meant for feed. And being long cut, the pieces are about like this long, so it's not all matted. This is not grass you cut with your lawnmower. So I'm gonna grab the fork, I'll show you what the fork is, and then I'll fork some more of this while you take a look at the 3 piles that we put up. So we're using a 3-prong fork. Okay, and 3 prongs makes it easier for the hay to get off the ends. And they are sharp, so we want to be careful that we're not using them near the animals and we're not jamming them into our foot or anything like that. So I'm going to scoop some of this while you look at the 3 piles. I'll tell you why the 3 piles are what we're doing. Yeah, and that Billy goes angry. So we're doing 3 piles so that the animals will not be all on top of each other, and so that the little baby animals can get to a pile where the big cows move in between. For some reason, the cows think every scoop is the best scoop. Now, when you pack all this stuff into the back of a truck or something like that and step it down, it does get pretty solid. We're estimating we got maybe 6 bales here, but once it's all packed out, quite a bit fits. Now again, the reason we're doing 3 piles is so the animals can get a little space between each other to get the piles. And the reason we're throwing the piles out on the ground instead of one giant big pile is because the hay, as it waits on itself, will start to ferment. And the initial fermentation is okay for the animals, but if it starts to mold, if it starts to rot, something like that, that's not healthy for the animals. So these piles, I'm making these piles, somebody still might have to come out here and fork the pile over, or let the animal, fork it up higher so the animals can get through it. But they're gonna waste half of this. So it's good that it's a decent mixture, and it's even better that we didn't spend any money on it. They gotta try to throw it in there with it, not wearing a wig. But anyway, I could go into more detail here, but I should really get to work. I'm Justin Hitt with Prosperity Homestead. And like and subscribe if you like what's going on. And then if you want details about where I'm located and how you can do some of this stuff, I'm actually volunteering at a nonprofit, and you can volunteer as well. See you next time.